Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to Manufactio. Let's see, done a little bit of playing around. I've disabled all of my drills and the reason for that is the backlog here is kind of unbelievable. Obviously processing through the crusher has given me a huge amount of ores, etc. And getting them processed is just becoming quite difficult. So at the moment, I've gone around and disabled all the drills, and I've done that by actually breaking a block and then just placing the block nearby. So it's not even, it should not produce pollution like that. I think the only one I haven't done is one over there. Ooh. And yeah, we are getting a bit of lag because of that pile of junk just sitting there. Now I'm trying to alleviate this a little bit, and it's probably causing more lag, but it was fun to build. I've got some belts, and you can see them sort of sticking out the back here. I've got some belts that I've been playing around a little with. So each level actually outputs and then winds itself all the way around and back out, and then falls out the top in sort of a waterfall style. There's not much in the top layer, middle layer is pretty full, bottom layer is very full. And this is what I'm trying to fix up, but obviously with having all the extra ores coming in all the time, I was never getting a chance to drop the load here, so that's a good, like, shooting it. Oh no, it's hitting the wire. Take that, pal. That gun spinning up is a nice little hint that something is coming to sneak up on me. But yeah, things aren't catching up in terms of items coming out. I do have, it's hard to get through here now because I always seem to touch that. Ow, ow. So you can see all the sorts of items pouring out of here and then around belts and up. There's probably better ways of doing it, and I can't wait to get something other than belts. Some pipes would be nice, and some servos, etc. Oh, looks like we are actually caught up on our backlog. That's excellent. So obviously these things aren't really processing much at all because most of the stuff going around is coal at the moment. It does switch out every now and then, but sometimes I do need to come through and drop my own item in here. I'm going to get some nickel. I put this little hopper in here so I can just dump ingots when I need to get rid of them back to the silos. And you may notice that there's actually no cable here now. The crusher is still running, and I might just put my other headphone in for a second. Crusher is still running, but it now runs on its own boiler, which I've got hidden out the back here. So I built a new, just keeping an eye for things. Get far enough away from things so it's quiet. I built a 5x5 3 tall boiler and a new generator. And I'll use that to power the crusher and a few other bits and pieces this side of the base, which is what I want to start working on. Yeah, there's the nickel going there. We don't have a storage for nickel, I realise now. Ooh, and the lag is kind of real over here. Right, again, once look at all these things flying over the top. Why is there so many ingots going that way? Ingots should be going... Oh, I guess nickel... No, I don't have a down for nickel, do I? That's unfortunate. I might need to make another one of these guys and place it here. I don't know if it'll go one to the other. Or put another one here maybe. Yeah, I've got another item router around. We probably need to fix this up. It's only the nickel that should be doing that. I don't understand why it's all pouring around like that. I do have another router. I'm pretty sure I had another one in a chest. There they are. And I'm going to need a couple of these, I guess. Yes, this isn't exactly what I expected to do in this episode, but that's fine. That'll need to be changed to a normal belt. Otherwise things are going to be dropping on the top. Alright, let's change that around while I can. Need to break you. I never see that belt again. It's not the way I want it to run. That's not the way I want it to run, but it's okay for now. Am I going to catch this belt? Belt. Okay, it's already through. And on its way back round. You see how quick things come through? It's unfortunate. Yeah, trying to move. Do believe it'll come back round. I don't think they get jammed here at any. Anyway, so we've got all sorts of materials that really shouldn't be doing the loop of the belts. I do need to fix it. I think I've got another dropping belt. I'll grab it before I make too much more of a mess. These regulars. There it is. I knew I had another one. And I have a full inventory. Fantastic. Again, this wasn't exactly what I had envisaged for this episode. So bear with me. Yeah, that should drop straight down now. Nice. Awesome. So we can probably break this guy. And then I need... Ow. I'm going to collect all sorts of junk now, aren't I? Can I do this? This? Yep. Place this guy there. And then I need nickel. And bottom will be nickel. Probably steel as well, actually, because that's something else that doesn't tend to go to the right spot. Everything else should be able to go out the other side. Nickel. Gone. Copper. Iron. Steel. Yeah. So the more this... Obviously that nickel now is not going to go in the right spot. I somehow need to get ingot. It's nowhere. Oh boy. Anyway. The joys of my little system here, which is fairly broken. Stand on the belt for... I don't know where this pulverized coal came from. I'm pretty sure I didn't have things set to go into... No coal should have gone in to the into the crusher, but for whatever reason we got coal in the crusher. It's okay though. You can have the nickel and the steel. Nice. Again, not exactly what I was planning on doing this episode, but things are broken and needed some help. So I now have too much junk in my inventory again, but the other thing I was waiting for to do this episode was some more of these guys. Now, I've been throwing bits and pieces in. I'll come over every now and then and throw a few stacks of iron in, a few bit of copper and the like, and it's not keeping up with what I want. There's still nickel going around. I'll catch it eventually. And I keep running out of power. So the hint was go to MV. So to go to MV, we need quests. Reduction. No, it's under power. This one here, 120 of each. Red and green. And that will unlock MV power. And we should get better distribution of what we're generating. So let's grab, should be able to get 2 stacks. Yes. 2 stacks of each. Let's get back in the middle of my base so I've got a little bit of protection. Alright, it's 2 stacks of each. Detect and claim. No idea what mobs that just unlocked. It does unlock. Insulated cables. Oh, please. Maybe that's something I should be doing. Don't have power for that. Oh, don't have the blue yet. I can do solar panels. The other thing I wanted to look into, I do need to get into doing this, but I still need plastics, etc. Where was it? I need to get into plastics. It's 200 of each. Probably don't quite have what I need. And I wanted to get faster belts and update the inserters, which is why I've got that whole belt sort of set up there. If I can get faster inserters, I'll be able to ditch all of that stuff and just go back to having a single inserter, moving items around. So, MV cabling means I can potentially change around a lot of my power cables. Actually, while we're here, let's look in this loot bag. I got this from I think a Skelly that got shot by this cannon. I've got some sort of gun that I cannot use yet. Nice. Put that away. Alright. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so looking into the lag that's happening, looking into the recipe for MV, I'm going to need electrum. So I need some silver and aluminium and gold. I'm just going to throw, I don't know how much I'm going to need, but obviously we've got a bit. I don't have tons of gold, but I get a bit of gold from pulverizing copper. So that's kind of, look at all that stuff jumping over the top there. Look at it, it's tons. So I'm going to throw these in here for the moment. That's going to get us a little bit of electrum. I've changed up this system over here, and I've added a router down here. And this doesn't quite look right, but it's fine. And I've set it so that the copper cable can go out to the right. And I haven't set the up yet, but I'll set electrum wire to come straight up, and then I'll just throw in here what I sorry, it's just funny. I don't know if other people find it funny. It's just, yeah, it's just me. I'm a strange person. Yeah, so I can just throw electrum into here and it'll turn into wire, which will be nice. Let's grab just a little bit of electrum wire, or electrum ingots, and I should just be able to throw that in there. And it's made electrum wire. How much has it made? Just one. Okay, so pretty much anything that falls down this belt because the only thing that's told to go is copper wire is to here. Anything that falls in here will come into this chest. So if I just throw these 8 in there for the moment, you can have that. We'll get some wire, which will be good. There's another 8. And then I'm not sure how much I need to route. I don't think powered lanterns run on MV. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I may need to change up how we've got our little thing here. I don't want to blow my lanterns up, but I don't want to spend all day doing things either. So this is made with just sticks, so I'll just take that, and then I just need to get some sticks. Can have that piece of dirt. I was hoping there was sticks in here, and I was correct. All right, get this made here, and while that's crafting, I'm going to grab some hardened stone. I need to make myself a new sickle, which is why I don't have it on me at the moment. I've burnt through a second diamond sickle. I need some of this. Just a stack will be fine. So our MV uses iron as its material. Last one's about to complete. So our MV wire connectors is iron and hardened stone, and relays is iron and hardened stone. So if I do 2 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we should get is a bunch of MV connectors, and I'll be able to start rearranging bits and pieces. So while I'm at it, let's grab the 50 red research and hand that one in, because I want to be able to craft speed upgrades. Nice. Can you put it in? Thanks. Okay. So insert a speed upgrades. Speed. Okay. So it's expensive, but not, if that makes sense. So basic control circuits, inserter, and iron plates. I don't know how many circuits I've got floating around in here at the moment. Probably not many. None. And I would need... I've got some iron plates. I have redstone. I just need copper ingots. Let's grab another stack of copper. Now, after the update, and after that last episode that I recorded, I obviously went around and put more of these lanterns up. Mob spawning is significantly down now. I did change the settings around to stop them digging, but the hordes that I was encountering are definitely better. So Golrith, if you're watching, it is heaps better now. I'm not having anywhere near the number of visitors, so to speak, that I was getting. Still get the odd skelly and still get the odd zombie, but definitely not the levels I was getting, which was becoming a little ridiculous. While that processes, there was one other thing I was doing, and it's going to mean I'm going to need to take a run to the nether, and I really don't think I want to take a run to the nether. Where is my gun, by the way? I can still see... Interesting, I still see them on the map. Got to be underground. I need nether quartz. Now I have had, I think it was 2 pieces total so far drop from loot bags. but I started playing around with this over here. Now I need nether quartz to make comparators. I also need to replace the floor out here with some more of those iron blocks that I've got like this. Otherwise, things are going to get messy. Now what I did here was I was playing around with limiting the amount of materials that are flowing through a particular system. Now this is obviously just the same presses that are over here to make gears. But I've got a basic bin here and a comparator. So the redstone comparator will obviously push the redstone signal out and it will turn off this hopper. So if you look in here, we still have iron in here. If you can't pull out of a basic bin, so this would probably end up changing this to a chest or maybe even an advanced one. Because I'm always going to need more than, what, 48 gears. So if I put an advanced bin here, it'll hold 2048. And I can just dump a bunch of iron in here. Or once I get pipes, just hook it up to the base of this and pipe it into each item. So the idea was to have potentially, like red science for example, to grow right there, didn't you, buddy? Red science, I could build the unit like here and have the inserters delivered directly into it, so it would only run when it actually needed the items, instead of at the moment I've got the big pile sitting on belts, etc., and I just collect it up. But yeah, this is kind of the idea. I've got the items on me to make another one, which would just be for plates. Same deal, probably do the same sort of thing. Have it sitting back here. Redstone signal. As I said, I've got one piece of nether quartz left, so I can make one more comparator. But after that, I have to go to the nether, and I'm not looking forward to it, because apparently it's quite rough. Alright, so let's go check out our... Just need to reload that gun. Again, the first shot was was an accident, but it's alright. Okay, so we should now have this. Cool. Let me dump the junk that I'm carrying. This hemp always makes me think there's a creeper there. I'm gonna drop this stuff just for the moment because I really don't need to be carrying it around. Let's see. So as I was saying, whichever one of these guys requires both plates and gears, which I think is that. I don't know. That one there will do. We can hook it up at the end, and if I need to, I'll make multiple sets of metal presses and multiple sets of this. And if I can get enough quartz, I'll be laughing. Here, stuffs. Okay. I probably want some more connectors actually. I'm just gonna set up a bunch more. Here I was before saying I don't get much in the way of hordes anymore. Get him. Take him out. So these are now the early game gun turrets. We're going alright. But we do have a horde coming. That's nice. And I want that bag. Where is our horde? Hey guys. Come and play with the wires. Don't shoot me, gun. I love it. That's going to run out of ammo real quick. There we go. One lot down. Enjoy the cable, guys. I don't feel so scared of hordes anymore. Yes, I realise that's fairly loud. I do apologise for that. Nice. There's a lot of zombies in this horde. I'll have that loot back. Bye. So, if you have a bunch of these set up, you should be fairly well protected early game. Although, you're going to need to have a lot of charcoal. Charcoal and iron plates. Zap. Anything else? Did he spawn already? Did he fall in something? Oof. They are a good shot too, these guys. Oh, come on. Take that. Okay. Enough fun with our friendly visitors. Alright, I think we've only got a few minutes left of the episode. I'm gonna try to hook some of this stuff up, probably in between, now that I think about it. It's probably not something you guys really need to see. But we have unlocked it. We, probably not the one I want, actually. They're just relays. I'm gonna need some more of these. Yeah, I want to change it around so that we have specific setups for our machines where there's no belts in between, at least until I can get pipes. So I either start working towards logistics 2 so I can do 100 of each. This one down here is probably going to require blue. But 100 of, I don't have 100 of each at the moment. I've got 220 green. Oh, I do actually have 100 of each. Let's do it. Okay. So that unlocks that. This one, oh, I need to do power distribution 2 as well. This one. So I need blue. Okay. We will need to work out how to make blue science. So that's a thing. What do we need? Blue? Blue science packs require engines, powered drills, and red circuits. Okay, so we need plastic. Yep, we got a bunch we need to unlock now, so that's alright. So we will need to look at plastics. We'll need to look at... Where's the science one? Here. 200 of each. Yep, so I need to, again, stack a bunch of materials into here and get it processing. We get silicon, lapis, and hardened stone, and Nice. I can't use them, but nice. I think that was something I was actually looking at as well, was solar power. It needs 125 each, which we can do. And I can set these guys up somewhere, maybe on the roof of my house, and have a little bit of extra power. Or, I don't know, maybe there's some items that are just going to require that. But yeah, if we can set up one of these guys, making whatever this one makes, we will be laughing using that automation system. So I'll get some obsidian in between episodes. I'm pretty sure I should just be able to make it the old-fashioned way, and I will build a portal. The next episode I'll die a lot, probably. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Please leave those comments below. Help my poor ingots do their thing. But yeah, for now, I'll catch you next time. Bye now.